Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
And he sinks the second. So it's the home team now. To the inside. And no one able to grab it as it goes out of bounds.
Away team ball.
Here's Kalathis. They set the pick. Inside. Got a piece of it. They retain possession. Here's Parker, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Here's Kalathis. Pass to Brown. Here he goes. Here's Korkmaz. Here's Kalathis. Offline with a three. Parker outside. Uncovered. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Now here's Satoransky. Down low. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Korkmaz. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Three-pointer, no good. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And James puts up a deep three. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1.
Yeah, they might want to think about a high percentage look the next time down.
Knocks down the triple.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Pass to Metu. Here's Parker. Let's go with a three. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now, here is James. Pass to Korkmaz. The three is up. They get the rebound. For 3, James. Hernan Gomez with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Parker passes to Satoransky. Releases. Here's Metu. And he goes in for the dunk.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
And there's James from the arc. James can't get that one to fall.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
Satoransky misses in close. 1:21 left to play in the first quarter. Ooh, it's stolen away. And here comes the break. Here's Parker. And he banks in the layup. Parker's got 9.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Here's the floater. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Hernan Gomez has got 5 rebounds in the game. To the paint. And that one is hammered home.
They with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Here's Saturansky, and he bangs it home with one hand.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this league. They have been dominant in the paint. Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Parker outside. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. The open shot by Parker. From deep. That shot off the mark. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. They're up by 10. And we'll bring you the start of quarter. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul.
And for your home team, substitution on the court.
So it's the home team now. Going inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
First team.
Fires the three, buries it from 3.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. To the middle. Here's Vesely. The layup off target. Anderson against Diallo. Pass to Akobo. 3-pointer. Anderson pulls it down. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And the shot goes in.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And it ends up out of bounds. On Monday, then on Tuesday, picked his pocket. Off the mark there with a 3.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Takes it inside. Count the basket.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Ball passes to Anderson. Drills it from deep. He's got 6.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now. Here's Mata Yunus.
Here in quarter two, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Blocked! And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
We hear players proclaiming their love for the game, but former sharpshooter J.J. Redick said there's a distinction between loving the competition itself and loving the game and everything that goes into that. Guys say, I just want to play. Well, do you want to do all of the necessary things that lead up to that? Hey, Brian, 15 NBA seasons for Redick. He'd know.
He certainly would. Thanks, Allie.
I just love the ball movement.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the first half. Launches a three. Anderson pulls it down.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
The three. Can't get that one to go. He's just 2 of 5 now from the field. Here's Cornelie. No good from outside.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Anderson for 3. They grab their own miss. It's Anderson on the wing.
It'll be a turnover. The ball goes to the away team.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
The visitors with the ball. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 54 seconds left to play in the first half. Another shot. Fall no good.
Yeah, there's really no excuse for missing that one. That's just a blown opportunity.
Here's a Kobo. No good on the 3. Unloads. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Anderson's got his second bucket of the night.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Matajunas. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession. Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Delivering the blowout. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
You take a look at the home team, you expect this game to go down to the wire, and if it does, it'll be good for the coaches to see who performs well late in a tight game.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the home team. And that is going to do.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. We've got Willie Hernan Gomez, and it's Metu in at the 4 slot. Satoransky's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Knocked loose. Here's the break. Here's Parker. From deep. The rebound by Cornelie. Cornelie's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
The Kobo gets the bucket.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Kicks it out to Parker. Shot clock at 6. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Satoransky. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Fires from deep. Knocks down the long J. Kaunas has got 6 points.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it.
And his shot just hasn't been there in this one. Luckily, his team has been able to make up the difference.
Puts up a 3. Sinks it from distance.
And a quiet first half from distance. Didn't even try a 3, but now he's 1 for 2 from deep in the second half.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, that's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shots.
Corneli tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Corneli's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. They get it again.
Away team foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 10.
He's looked like a totally different player in the second half. That's his 3rd triple.
James outside. Can they get it? Hernan Gomez with a rebound.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Here's Kaunas. Pass to James. He drops it from range. James has got his 2nd basket.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
Check by James. Back to Satoransky. It's stolen by James. 4-3. Doesn't go that time.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Over to the wing. There's the 3. The shot off that time.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from 3.
From the arc. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Hernan Gomez has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Oh, got that one up quick. Parker's got 11 points.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
To the right side, here's Metu. Drops in the 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the 3-point shot.
Pass to Korkmaz. There's a screen. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Korkmaz has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Now here's Hernan Gomez. Out to the wing. All sorts of time. And he hits the jumper for 2. He's got 12.
What a difference a half can make. As much as he struggled in the first 2 quarters, he certainly made up for it with his play in the second half. The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. This one for 3. That shot off.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Here's Parker. Off target from outside. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we... Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Launches it. Anderson for three. It's hauled in by Okobo.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
To the inside. Here's Matajunas. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Well, Stan, you coach some lockdown defenses. With the way the game is officiated these days, is it getting too hard to defend?
Well, it's certainly frustrating. You've heard defenders saying everything is a foul. We might need to redefine incidental contact.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Three-pointer.
They found the shots they wanted in the first half, but since then, it hasn't been quite as easy.
The quick look, no good that time.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Out to the right wing. And the three off target.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Oh, got a piece of it. Pass to Okobo. Good as the jump shot falls.
Yeah, well, passing it inside out is always a good idea. You can usually get your teammate a clean look.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Fires the three. Kicks it out to Anderson. Fires for three. Counted from distance.
Well, it's only his second three of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Diallo, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
The three. And Anderson gets the three. Anderson's got 6 here in the quarter.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Well, Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A. And the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
He's off on that one.
And just unable to get anything going tonight. I mean, his teammates have really bailed him out.
Pass to Okobo. Diallo outside. Gets the three to fall. Diallo's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Vesely. He takes it in.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Here's Okobo. Knocks down the long J.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Outside, Anderson. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Kept alive. The three ball. Here's Vesely. For three. The rebound by Diallo. From deep three-point range. Anderson pulls it down. Anderson's got 4 rebounds in the game. And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Offensive board. Just 5 to shoot. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Diallo. Here's Cornelie. No good on the triple. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
The rebound by Cornelie. Here's Mata Yunus. The three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Lets it go from deep. The shot misses.
Just too many missed threes for him tonight. He must be sharper here down the stretch. And what a night he's having on the glass, putting in the work to help his team close out possessions.
Misses the corner three. We're going the other way.
Home team ball.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight. And
Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Satoransky covering.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Pass to Smilagic. Drains the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now Parker. From downtown. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Three-pointer. He can't hit that time.
Ooh, couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
Here's Satoransky. Banked in off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Pass to Smilagic. Tries the spin move. Fires the three. Here's Brazdeikis. Puts up a three. Rebound by Parker. Pass to Medu. Satoransky with it. Hernan Gomez with a screen for Parker. The baseline J off the mark.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
The rebound by Medu. And he lays it straight in.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. He nails it, and we're tied up. He's got 7. Satoransky covering. Pass to Smilagic. Fires from deep. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. And 1:01 left in the first. They now take the lead.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Satoransky covering. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Pass to Medu. Satoransky looking around. To the inside. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Smilagic has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Off target with his 3. And he drives in. Ulanovas. The rebound by Medu. All right, there's the horn. It's a close game at the end of 1. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
They've got Fall, and it's Vesely in at the 4 slot. Pass to Servetus. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Anderson. They've got Anderson, and it's Fall in at the 5 down low. Picked off in midair. Here's Servetus. The 3. Rebound by Vesely. Pass to Anderson. Here's Laprovitola. Wallace covering. There's a screen. Lock at 6. And here's Anderson for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. No keep possession. Here's Servetus. And he's good on the 3-ball.
The quick hitter from three-point range off the inbound play. They ran that set perfectly.
And here's Anderson for 3. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. To the middle. Here's Laprovitola. Scoreless thus far. To the inside and taken away by Wallace. Here's Servetus. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Over to the left wing. Here's Laprovitola. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And here's Anderson for 3. No good. Shot missing. Anderson's gone 1 of 4 so far. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. From outside the arc, that shot misses.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Here's Laprovitola. Here's Vesely. The tray. And Anderson gets it to go. Anderson's got 6 points in the quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Wallace, the pass to Servetus. Driving in. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries. 1:25 left in the first half of basketball. And Anderson has it in the corner. To the paint. Here's Fall. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
55 seconds left now here in the second. The kick out to Anderson. And the 3-ball is good. Anderson's got 9.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Wallace down low. He's covered by Anderson. No one covering.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now, here's Anderson. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Fall.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Wallace, the pass to Servetus. Back to Wallace. Knocked away. Pushing it up. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Up 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
You take a look at the visitors. They're playing up to expectations. Maybe they like to be doing more than that, but I think they're ready to make some noise in the play. I'm impressed they're still in this. They've done some good things tonight, but the three-point shooting is not one of them.
And that could bode well for...
And that concludes.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Puts it up. And the call will be against Hernan Gomez. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Satoransky covering. Good on the shot. He's got 12.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
On Sunday and then on Wednesday. There's the pick. Driving to the basket. Count that one. It's a tie ball game.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
18 feet out. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Parker. Three-pointer. The shot off that time.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half, you need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Rebound by Parker.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
They get it back. Here's Medu. Parker outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes a three. It's tipped. They recover it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Satoransky covering. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Smilagic for the lead. Buries the long-range jumper. Smilagic has got his second bucket of the night.
And he's not going to miss those very often, even from deep. The D has to close out a little stronger on him.
Stolen away. Takes it inside. Basket good. 16 points for him.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Now, here's Satoransky. Guarded closely. Hernan Gomez with a screen for Parker. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. No good with the triple.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And the dunk by Parker.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Lets the three fly. Rebound by Parker. Parker's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Satoransky. Lays it up off the glass. Satoransky's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
The rebound by Medu.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
3rd quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
1:07 left in the 3rd quarter. And Brazdeikis gets it to go.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
A tight game here in Cleveland. Jacks up a 3. Good on the triple.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14. There's 38 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Smilagic. He has 6. And that one is hammered home.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm. This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
It's Parker outside. No good. Fires away from outside. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. They lead by a bucket. And after a quick break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. Parker out there with Medu. Then there's Hernan Gomez, and it's Satoransky in at the point. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Smilagic. Inside, stolen by Satoransky. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
Provitola passes to Anderson. A 3 ball. They grab their own miss. Pass to Laprovitola. Six to shoot. Tries again, and it's sent back by Wallace. Down low, he's got a clear path, and the shot is good. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Pass to Fall, and taken away by Wallace. Butkevicius, he's covered by Anderson. Just over a minute and a half play here in the fourth. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Driving the lane, and that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Provitola passes to Fall. Anderson outside. 5 on the clock. Here's the 3. Servetus grabs the miss. Anderson's gone 3 of 9 tonight from the field, 33%. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Away team foul. Dunston. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Laprovitola to the paint. Here's Vesely, and a slam dunk by Vesely.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Wallace looking for an opening. From past the arc. Connects from three-point range.
Boy, major defensive lapse on that trip, leaving him all alone in three-point territory, and he drills it.
Here's Laprovitola. Nice defense from Wallace. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Dunston. Vukevicius. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Pass to Laprovitola. Now Vesely. Here's Laprovitola. 4 on the clock.
It'll be a turnover. Away team ball. Substitution on the court.
And the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Tries to keep it alive. And that's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And it's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession. 1:11 left here in the fourth quarter. Releases. Not that time. His 6th miss. He's made 4 of 10 so far. Here's Servetus. And he banks in the layup. And that one really took the air out of this crowd.
Just like that. I mean, you could hear a pin drop in here.
And here is Wallace. 41 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Servetus. The rebound by Madu.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Great look, but off the mark.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
3rd team foul.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for spending Sunday evening with us. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Smilagic. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Mata Yunus. Diallo on the wing. Takes the three. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. They swipe it. Drives to the hoop. Down low. And we're about a minute into the first. Basket's good.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
James with the ball. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
A quick shot there. It's off target.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
And it's all from three-point range. Check by James. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Diallo outside. They need this. And the layup is up and in.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, massive relief there. Getting a little bit frustrating for them until that bucket.
Puts it up. They set the screen. Pass to Smilagic. Jacks up a three. They get it back. Out to the right wing. Covered by Diallo. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Diallo. And they're running. James can't get it to go. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And the basket by Smilagic.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Inside. Here's Mata Yunus. Beyond the arc. He can't get that one to fall. It's a 9-point spread.
2 minutes.
There's the drive. Banked it in off the glass.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Check by James. The three is up. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
1:21 left now in the first quarter. To the wing, right side.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
Pass to Smilagic. Off target with the three.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Shot to stop the run. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Well, that's a needle in the haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
52 seconds left in the first quarter here. The shot that time not on target. And the ball goes out of bounds, turned over.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
.44 seconds left to play in the first. Off the inbound, no good.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Diallo gets the bucket.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Pass to Smilagic. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Pulls up. Back to James. 4-3. Can't connect. Making him 1 for 6 from the field.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Now Diallo. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Up 11. After this break, we'll be back. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Wallace outside. Over to the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Diallo. And here's the fast break. And here they go. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
On Wednesday, then on Friday.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Now here's Wallace. Lays it up and banks it in. Wallace has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Pass to Diallo. Right wing. 5 to shoot. No good with the triple. Wallace, left side. It's deflected. They get it back. Here's Servetus. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Matajunas. Pass to Corley. Here's Servetus. Finished off the break. Servetus has got 5 now.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
They set the pick. Fires from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. Give him 8.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Pass to Corley. To win the run. No good there.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Fires for three. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
To the left wing. The three. The rebound by Cornelie. Here's a Kobo. And he converts the layup.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Here's Servetus. Offline with a three. Pass to Cornelie. Diallo with the ball. To the right side. Here's a Kobo. No good from the wing.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Three-pointer off the mark. Here we go, all alone. Diallo outside. Misses a three. "40 seconds left in the second period." Covered by Diallo. Out to the right wing. Here's Servetus. From outside, off the mark. Here's a Kobo. He's got 5. Pass to Diallo. The three ball. That shot missing. Here's Servetus. The rebound by Cornelie.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
A three from the inbound. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so that brings the first half to a close. Up by 12. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
They're doing a nice job of getting their feet wet in the paint. I like the aggression, powering it up and sending it down.
And now we get to check out the top performer. That's it for us.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Mata-Yunis. No points yet. From deep three-point land. No good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
To the left side wing. Here's Smilagic. That three's off the mark.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Pass to James. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. James has gotten just one of his 7 shots to go. Here's Smilagic from deep. It's hauled in by a Kobo. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Check by James. Pass to Smilagic. Connects from downtown. Smilagic's got 12 points.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
It's James on the wing. James can't get that one to fall.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
No good from the wing.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Here's a Kobo. Smilagic grabs the board. Smilagic got his 4th rebound in this one.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
There's the triple. That won't go. 5 for 10 from the floor.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Puts up a 3. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, his 2nd since halftime.
Here's a Kobo. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Covered by Diallo. Pass to Brazdeikis. Just 5 on the clock. Tries again. Driving to the basket. And it's good on the lay-in. Brazdeikis has gotten his 1st basket of the night.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Check by James.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Brazdeikis.
2 minutes.
Here's Smilagic. Into the lane. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that. Beyond the arc. A Kobo, no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
That's a bad miscue, but I think they've done a really good job keeping control of the ball throughout the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
That one falls.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Papagiannis. First personal foul. First team foul.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the 3rd. And that one's good.
Picasso couldn't have drawn that up any better. Perfect execution off the inbounds.
James passes to Diallo. Now, here is James. Tight defense on him. Here's Mata-Yunis. 3 on the clock. Here's a Kobo. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Pass to Smilagic. And a miss there on the triple. Tipped. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
The 3, James.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And the basket by Smilagic.
Well, after hitting a 3 earlier in the game, he now has 3 threes this half, guys.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Substitution on the court.
There's 18 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Here's Wallace. Offensive rebound. Here's Servetus. Give him 8. Hits a 3-pointer. Servetus has got 11 points.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And 3 quarters. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
The 3, Diallo. Wallace pulls it in.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Out to the right wing. Let's go with a three. Fires the three. He can't hit that time. As we know, Brent, experiencing some team drama is not an uncommon experience in the NBA.
Man, BA, as years went on and playing 7, 8, 9 seasons in the league, you almost started to invite some of that drama into the locker room. It's really a character builder, and it shows you that you care about what it is that you're doing. So the drama are always great lessons for how strong your team is going to be.
The rebound by Diallo.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. And they're on the break. Here's the three. Pass to Servidis. 5 on the clock. Sinks it from distance.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Jacks up a three. The shot no good. Now here's Wallace. Defense is right there. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul.
Brent, you've spent some time in front offices. How much more do teams rely on analytics now versus even a decade ago?
Oh, a massive amount, BA, but there are a lot of teams that are still aren't there. I think it's a constant battle about how far you're going to push, leaning into the numbers. But with all these net ratings and the ways that you can start to digest what it is that guys are producing on the floor, teams are getting smarter and smarter.
And you look around the league, Brent, are small market teams having a moment?
Well, BA, these teams have done a very good job of positioning themselves well. If you look back over the past couple of years, what have they done? Well, they've had themselves a lot of pick and a lot of good fortune moving up in the draft in some cases. And these teams aren't going anywhere.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Matajunas. Off with the layup. Here's Servidis from downtown. They get it back. Puts up a deep three. No good that time.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Diallo outside. Launches a three. The shot won't fall. Diallo's gone 3 of 9 shooting. To the paint. Here's Servidis. In close, he hits it.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Here's Matajunas.
Away team foul. Servidis. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Diallo. The D's right on him. Pass to Akobo. No one near him. Wallace pulls it in.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Here's Servidis. Off the mark there with a three. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
1:21 left in the fourth quarter here. Fires the three, and the three-pointer goes. Servidis has got 5 points in the quarter.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot, defensively. You got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Well, Grant, we've heard some out there say dynasties are dead. These days, there are a lot of teams contending for titles.
Well, the NBA is happy to see all the competition. But, you know, this league has been defined over the decades by dynasties. We'll see if their epitaph has been written.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Fires in the triple.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
This one for three. Hits the trifecta.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Back to Wallace. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from way outside. The visiting club takes the win on the road. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way.
sports fans, thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sidelines. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Skarn, Hernan Gomez out there with Parker, and Satoransky in at the point guard position. Parker kicks to Hernan Gomez. James defending. Launches a three. They get the rebound. And a wide open look for Skarn. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. Of course, John Morant's named first and foremost, so I asked him about the strategy. He said try to plug every defensive hole we see. I know if we give Morant any space, he'll try and slice right through us so we can't have any cracks in the armor. A tall order for the defense against the unstoppable Morant. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that one's good. Parker. Here's Korkmaz. A three-pointer, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Double team on Parker. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
It will be a reject.
Lets it go with a three. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Here's Korkmaz. To the inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
At the line for 2,
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Song, the pass to Hernan Gomez. Parker outside. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple. And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
No good from outside. Pass to Calathes. And stolen by Song. Here's Hernan Gomez. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Now here's James. Here's Papagiannis. Off target from outside. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Whoops, they pick off the pass. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity.
First team foul.
Here's Satoransky.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Here he goes. Here's Papagiannis. Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Brown. And off the front, and in it goes.
Those mid-range looks will be there for him. Nice work to capitalize.
Here's Skarn. His three-pointers off the mark. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And just a fantastic run of games for him. A look at the Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
And when you have a big man carrying as much of the load as he has, it just makes things so easy for the rest of your team. Completely deserving of the award.
There's the three. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Papagiannis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
James covering. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Away team's ball.
There's 48 seconds left to play here in the first. And stolen by James. Pass to Korkmaz. Rebound by Parker. James covering. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 6.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
He had a nice open look right there.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge. Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Tries a 3 off the inbound. James misses.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And Sar gets it to go on the assist by Parker.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Up 10. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
Falls out there with Medu, and there's Anderson, and it's Lapro Vitola in at the point. Medu passes to Lapro Vitola, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Pass to Corniche. Over to the wing, takes the 3. Fall with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Goes up on the wing. Anderson passes to Lapro Vitola. Fires for 3. Trains it from beyond the arc.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Here's a Kobo. Hasn't made one yet.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now Diallo. 5 to shoot. Pass to Matajunas from deep. And no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Here's Lapro Vitola. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Lapro Vitola's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Here's a Kobo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, it doesn't feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Diallo inside. Nothing on the board. Here's Medu. Anderson outside. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw, good, Anderson.
Anderson.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's a Kobo. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
From the arc, Fall with the rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Chalk up 2 there.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Inside, here's Corniche. That one's in, his first shot this game.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
And here's Anderson from the arc. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from Rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Moniunas out to the right wing. There's the steal. And here we go. Here's Laprovitola. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Diallo. It's good from long range.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
With the drive, the shot's good from Laprovitola.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Launches it. Sinks the three-pointer. 6 points for him.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
There's the screen. Goes up at the stripe. And he hits the jump shot.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's a Kobo. Beyond the arc. Doesn't go that time.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Fall. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And the first one drops.
2 shots.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Here's a Kobo. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Parker. Parker's got 4 rebounds now tonight. No good on the last second attempt there. And that does it for the first half of play. Up by 15. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Please direct your attention to center court.
You guys finding any interesting matchups here?
Shaq's most interesting matchup. Main dishes and side.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the visiting team. And that about wraps.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so here's the home team, down by 15. They've got James down out there with Korkmaz, and it's Papagiannis in at the center, filling out the middle. Korkmaz, no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these 2 teams in that area.
We've got Sederansky, Saar out there with Parker. Then there's Hernan Gomez, Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Saar with it. Parker outside. Launches it. Rebounded by Papagiannis.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. No coverage that time. Brown's got 5 now.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
From the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Korkmaz kicks to Papagiannis. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And here's James outside. No good on the shot. James has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Fires from deep. Korkmaz grabs the miss. Here's Kalathis. Satoransky covering. Now Sar. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Parker, a screen on James. Offline with his 3.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead. And this is the type of game you just throw away as a player. He has yet to score a point and looks completely flustered.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 14.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
James has gone just 1 of 4 from deep. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Brown.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
James has gone 1 of 5 from three-point territory. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. On the wing, James. James with another miss.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And it's in there.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
They've been looking at a sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Satoransky looking around. There's the 3. And that one is off. Brown outside. A 3 ball, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Shot on the wing. It's hauled in by Brown. To the middle. Here's Papagiannis. Banked in off the glass.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
On Gomez down low. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Satoransky's got 6 assists here tonight. Nice shot by James.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And that one released in time, but no good. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. We've got Brown. James is out there with Korkmaz, and it's Kaunas in at the point. Pass to Anderson. Goes up on the high post. And a dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Here's Laprovitola. That's in for his fifth make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Here's Kaunas. Pass to Papagiannis. He can't get it to go.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Full. And he goes in for the dunk.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Fires it up. And it's Brown missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Laprovitola. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with the basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. RG, what have you noticed about the young players that enter the NBA today?
Unfortunately, the NBA is now tasked with teaching players how to play basketball. The NBA wasn't a teaching league 20 years ago. Now it is. A lot of players are spending their first, second, and even third year learning how to play basketball. That was not always the case. They used to go to college and play for Hall of Fame coaches for 4 years.
Anderson against Motiejunas. Pass to Diallo. Puts up a deep three. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Diallo's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now.
And after getting off to such a good start offensively in that first half, haven't been quite as efficient here in the second. He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits. Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
With the second effort, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Corniche. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Medu. Got it. Good job in the low post. And a big play there to mute the crowd.
And guys, the only noise we're hearing now is coming from the visitors' bench.
Motiejunas has the open look from beyond the arc and then some. Motiejunas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land. Anderson wide open. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Corniche, the pass to James. No good on the three.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
And here's Anderson from the arc. Hits it from three-point range.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Diallo. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. James misses. He's guarded by Diallo. Plays it up off the glass. From outside, off the mark. Pass to Lapro Vitola. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was.
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Sar, and it's Saturansky in at the point.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Covered by Saturansky. Pass to Brazdeikis. Shot clock at 5. Off target from three-point range. And just about a minute into this first quarter. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. And we discussed his plan for Ja Morant. Coach smiled and said, I just told my guys to stay ready out there. Ready for anything, because Morant can do so many surprising things. We just have to stay on our toes. Hopefully that flexible mindset helps the defense keep up with Morant's antics out there. BA.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Sends it home from three-point land.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
There's a screen. Here's Parker. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Lets it go. And Parker pulls it down.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Shot from the top of the key. Yes, on the jumper. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Smilagic. Covered by Satoransky. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. On the take. Pass to Brazdeikis. Lets it go from the wing. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. From 7, Parker passes to Skarn. Missed inside. Here's Brazdeikis, covered by Satoransky. Pass to Smilagic. And he buries his first look.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Hernan Gomez uses the glass to finish the layup. Hernan Gomez has gotten his second bucket on the night.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Launches it. Got a piece of it. And here they come. Sar passes to Hernan Gomez. Here's Parker. .103 left in the first quarter. Puts one up from 19, and it's in there. He's got 9. 51 seconds left in the first. Three-pointer. That shot, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
The offensive rebound to the wing, right side. Here's Smilagic. He buries it from 3. Smilagic got 5 now.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Pass to Satoransky. From outside the arc. He can't get it to go.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Here's Smilagic. And it's good. 2 points.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Ball stolen. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Driving in. Kicks it out to Anderson. Over to the wing. Watched by Wallace. Knocks it down from distance.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Takes the 3. Can't get it to drop.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Watched by Wallace. Outside Anderson. Just 4 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
The defender doesn't overdo it and risk a foul, but he definitely impacts the release.
Pass to Servidis. Top of the key. Yeah, that one's good. Servidis has got his first bucket in this one. Anderson for 3. Wallace pulls it in.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Pass to Metu. And here's Anderson. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
Wallace outside. On Thursday, and then on Tuesday. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Watched by Wallace. Here's Fall. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Excellent tempo on the play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
Lets the 3 fly. Drains the triple. He's got 5. Pass to Anderson. A minute 50 left to play in the second quarter. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Away team foul. Anderson. First personal foul. First team foul.
And there's 1:38 left in the second. It's stolen.
Defensively, you always want to keep vision on the ball. Nice job tracking and coming away with it. They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul, second team
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And so he hits both. The visitors with the ball. It's a 10-point game. And finished off by Anderson.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Stripped it away. Pass to Servitas. Wallace outside. From the arc. Misses his fourth shot of the night. Still hasn't hit one yet.
He's got to take a back seat right now. When you're ice cold, you can't just keep gunning.
It's picked off. And they're on the run. For three. It's hauled in by Fall. Stolen. And so we wrap up the first half, leading by 8, and we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Taking a look at the visitors, they've stayed in the mix. A few people predicted they might regress. Clearly, that hasn't been the case. They could.
So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the home team. Thanks for tuning in. Now we.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Sadaransky outside to the middle. Here's Hernan Gomez. From deep, Sar. Brasdeikis with the rebound. We've got Willie Hernan Gomez. And it's Sar in at the three. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for your home team, Francisco.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Sadaransky with it. He's scoreless. Out left to the wing. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. 6 to shoot. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. We've got Sar, and it's Sadaransky in at the point guard. On target from range. 14 points for him.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Hernan Gomez sets a screen. The three is up. Nails it from three.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
With the drive, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Count it. Hernan Gomez has got 6 points.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Covered by Sadaransky. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing younger players and getting kids active. BA?
One step ahead, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Smilagic. Offensive rebound. Here's Brazdeikis. Driving inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Parker passes to Sar. Here's Hernan Gomez. That one is off.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Covered by Satoransky.
It'll be a turnover. The ball goes to the away team.
1:36 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Smilagic grabs the board. There's the three. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Hernan Gomez has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Parker the screen. Takes a three. The shot, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Kept alive. Here's Brazdeikis. Pass to Smilagic. Second chance shot. And Parker pulls it down. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Shot is up. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. He has 7. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. To the wing on the left. Three-pointer, no good. They're looking to trim the deficit to single digits. No good from outside. Here's Smilagic. Pass to Brazdeikis. From behind the arc. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Up 10. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We've got Willie Hernan Gomez, and it's Satoransky in at the point guard position. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
Looks like he's shooting with a lot more confidence here in the second half.
Covered by Satoransky. Clock at 6. Pass to Smilagic. The three. And Parker pulls it down. Smilagic's gone 1 of 5 from three-point territory. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Here's Falls, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Back to Wallace. The three ball. And Metu pulls it down.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Here's Anderson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul, second team foul.
First one falls for him.
Shooting for the away team. Anderson.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Here's Servetus.
Get there.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. And the layup is good off the glass.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Anderson can't get it to go. Anderson's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Picked it. Wallace pulls it in. There's the triple. Sinks the tray.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Soft touch off the glass.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Anderson for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Anderson's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Wallace outside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Wallace has got his first 2 points.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Anderson covers. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Servetus. Knocks down the triple. Servetus has got 5 points now in the quarter. Left side Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way.
He'll take those all day long.
Here's Servetus. And it's good for 2.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial. Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Wallace, the pass to Servetus. Four on the clock. Tipped. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. "35 seconds left in the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Now here's Wallace. There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Servetus. Just 5 on the clock. This one for 3. Anderson pulls it down. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A.
And live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA in all its excitement. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter David Aldridge on the sideline. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Brown out there with Korkmaz. Then it's James, and it's Papagiannis in its center. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Kalathis. In the corner, it's James. And a miss there on the triple. Inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Papagiannis. Here's Kalathis. Off target from outside. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. There's the pick. Here's Brazdakis. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Now here's James. Pass to Kalathis. The tray. That's a miss, his second after two shots. Here's Smilagic. Here's the three. They get it back. Another shot. He lays it in.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Kalathis. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Pass to Smilagic. Lets the three fly. Cans it from downtown.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here's James outside. He's covered by Brown. Here's Brazdakis. Lots of room. Bucket is good. Brazdakis has got his second basket of the game.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Gets it to go. That one good from Papagiannis.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And the foul called on Korkmaz. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Smilagic. to the wing right side. Here's Brosdakis, and he banks in the layup. Brosdakis has got 6.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Calathes, no what?
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Smailagic has gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. And that one's good. Korkmaz.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness. Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
Here's Smailagic. James defending. Just 4 to shoot. And the basket by Smailagic. Smailagic has got his second bucket of the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Brown, no good. We got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Smailagic misses.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Brown. The rebound by Brosdakis. Brosdakis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Smailagic, what a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big time finish to the quarter.
And a double-digit lead on the... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Diallo out there at Corniche, and it's Moniunas in at the 5, down low. Diallo with it. Pass to Moniunas. Fires the 3. Rebound by Wallace. They swipe it. And here's the break. Launches it from deep. The shot misses.
I'm not sure if anyone on the team has the green light from there. Definitely not him.
Well, that's the shot where if you make it, everything's fine. But if not, you're going to hear about it.
They set the pick. After Okobo. Buries it from 3-point range. Okobo's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
Well, that's the best way to neutralize that size advantage. Make him defend out on the perimeter.
And some very quick points for him on that possession. Okobo's got 5 points so far. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Servidis passes to Wallace. From deep. Pass to Servidis. Second chance shot. Moniunas grabs the miss.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And it's Okobo missing. Vukevicius. That one's in, his first shot this game.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
They set the pick. In the corner, it's Diallo. Jacks up a 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
It's tipped. This one for 3. Servidis grabs the miss.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Okobo, that's good. Okobo's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Wallace's shot is good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Okobo. 7 points in the game, and that one drops. He's got 9.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. 3-pointer. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Wallace against Diallo. Here's Dunston. Makes it off the glass.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Matajunas. Beyond the arc. Can't hit that one. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Yeah, a bit surprising to see them leading at this point, given the number of turnovers they've already committed.
Here's Cornish. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. From outside the arc, that one's in. His first shot this game.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
To the paint. Here's Okobo. Can't get it to fall.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Kept alive. Pass to Servetus. The 3. The rebound by Okobo.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
Cornish, the pass to Diallo. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. To the right side. Fires for 3. Good on the triple. Servetus has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Cornish. He gets it up. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Up by 16. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Make some noise.
And you look at the numbers. They're playing so well offensively. Nice flow. Only a few wasted possessions, guys.
Now let's take a moment. Thanks for spending half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Pass to Smilagic for 3. Offensive rebound. From past the arc. They shoot again. Can't capitalize inside.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
They've got James. Brown out there with Korkmaz. And it's Calathes in at the point guard position. Connects from three-point range.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Going inside. It's blocked.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Fabianis kicks to Brown. The screen from Brown. Picked his pocket. From deep three-point land. Ulanovas. He's covered by Brown. Pass to Smilagic. From downtown. Calathes grabs the board.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
There's the triple. Trains the three-pointer. Kaunas has got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, that's basically a warm-up 3 for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attempt.
Here's Brasdeikis. Driving inside. Oh, he misses the dunk. They're looking to trim the deficit to single digits. Here's Kaunas. The rebound by Brasdeikis. Brasdeikis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Smileagich off target with his 3.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Brown dishes to James. No good on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Drills it from outside. He has 5. And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit.
Kaunas has gotten only 2 of his 8 attempts from long range to fall from here. Pass to Brasdeikis. Just 5 on the clock. And it's off from 3-point range. It's 2-on-1. Here's Kaunas. Here's Papagiannis. Buries it down low. And so here's the home team. At one point, they led by 16. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Smileagich. Hits it from 3-point range. Smileagich has got 12 points in the game.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
In the corner, it's James. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And the basket by Smileagich. 1:03 left to play here in the third. To the inside. Here's Kaunas. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 55 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. James defending. Here's Smileagich. And the 3 off target.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Kaunas, no luck.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Here's Brasdeikis. James covering. Rebounded by Papagiannis.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
James, the pass to Brown. All by himself. Takes the 3. Sinks the 3-pointer. 17 points in the game.
Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the look he liked from 3 and capitalized.
And there it is for him.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Out of bounds. Away team ball. Substitution on the court.
James with a deep 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Up by 12. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. You've got Diallo, and it's a Kobo in at the shooting guard position. to Diallo. Fires from way outside. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Servetus. Back to Wallace. The 3. The rebound by Akobo. Shoots it up. And that one comes up a bit short. Diallo's gone just 1 of 5 from the field. Vukevicius. Out to Wallace. It's up a 3. Adiunas grabs the miss. Takes a 3. Nailed from three-point land.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Here's Servetus. Basket counts.
And he found a soft spot in the D on that possession.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Shot from the wing, and he knocks down the jumper. Servetus has got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Adiunas has the open look. Misses the 3. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. So it's the visitors now. It's an 18-point game. Right wing. Here's Akobo. Good on the 3-point shot.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Here's Servetus. Shot clock at 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass. So it's the visitors now. Akobo, the pass to Adiunas. Launches a 3. That one, no good. Wallace outside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Corniche. Wallace covering. Lets it go with a 3. It's good from long range.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Shot's good by Servetus.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
1:30 left to play here in the 4th. Off target from 3-point range. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right? You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind. That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to let up, and I like that. Keep pouring it on.
And the home team has possession. There's the drive. Up and in on the layup.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
Adiunas, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. .26 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Akobo. Wallace covering. Diallo the pass to Akobo. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Away team foul. Corner. First personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 13 seconds left in the 4th quarter. so they get the victory here at home. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers.